When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Gamecocks ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time. We'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So South Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the play fake. Takes an easy one to the back. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. NC State going up tempo.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Offense in a split backfield. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's getting it, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's John. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. The give to the tailback. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Let's talk for a second about NC State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Safe completion on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets it fly. Give him 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The RPO, it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. NC State quick to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged out of the air. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Snatch it quickly on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He goes down. Short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, South Carolina. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Corner's going to give them room. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the oak. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the back. Finding open areas. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. The Gamecocks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now adjusting. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll bring it out. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The the inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Takes it on the return. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. He's got it on the right. Open space at the 25. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. Touchdown Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll keep it himself.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback... Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. After the filthy move, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Running to Green. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up as a 26 for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Floats it out in space. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Landry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in and make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Snapped it in the shotgun. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Wolfpack. In the window for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Forced out of the pocket. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gets it out quickly. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
South Carolina, 49. NC State, 21.
Bringing it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out in the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And some room to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. There he goes. Made a defender miss. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying trying to cash in on this drive. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Landry.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Colorado is taking on the form of its beloved Ralphie. They are running away with this one behind.
Touchdown, South Carolina! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. He did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Got it behind the line. It's Landry. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. A little release to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Using his feet. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got. So first down will open up the final period. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Slithers into space. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks one deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Gamecocks! He got
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. The give on the inside. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They go to the ground. He's in open space downfield. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's John.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The option look. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Soft spot in the middle. Right down the boulevard. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Push pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative, or you can just go for rub it in your face, eat that. You know, I don't like the other coach.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Pulls it, fired, complete. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They'll stop him and get him out of bounds at the 21, just short of the red zone, but they turn in a huge play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's John. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Hauls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it still on his feet. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Trying to power it in. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Gamecocks backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. Here comes the heat. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.